It's definitely, this is definitely a Kodak moment. The highest point in Jamaica, the Blue Mountains. Hey Sam fam, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'll be sharing my experience of how I journeyed to Blue Mountain Peak. So if you're interested, continue to watch this video. For myself, Blue Mountain Peak has always been on my bucket list, and my family and I are from a community by the name of Aglis Gap, which is basically in close proximity to the Blue Mountain Peak. However, I've never ever been there, and it is something that I've always wanted to do. So in April, Chadwick messaged me and said, well, for this weekend we're going to the Blue Mountain Peak, do you want to come? And of course I had no hesitation, because me did always hunger and I had no prior plans or commitment, and so I said that I was going to tag along on the journey. So in Jamaica, around that time, we're basically on weekend lockdown. So I think we went on the weekend of April 10th or somewhere there about 9th. And so on Fridays, workplace would usually close at 12 noon. And basically on Sundays, it was basically a no movement day. So we decided that we'd meet up in Papine to start our journey at about 4 p.m. So we basically started our journey in Papine. We all met in Papine at 4 p.m. that time, so we were on schedule, yes. And we started our journey. So now we are in Gordon Town. If you guys are familiar with the area, you know that there's a detour because the roadway was damaged and no fixed, because at Jamaica this, and I don't know how them things are going at Jamaica, them just lackadaisical. Anyways, we had to detour. So this is a next struggle, because what would take us like 5 minutes to cross if the roadway was intact took us about an hour with the detour, and we were driving through Irish Town, and we basically did lost too, because apparently the sign for the detour wasn't clear enough, and like the road is just steep, like we never know say one road it actually did the way we couldn't see it. Anyways, we basically drove there. I think that the detour was through Savage Pen. So yeah, we go through Savage Pen and we continue with a journey until we reach Mavis Bank, where we were going to park for the weekend, because we left the cars at Mavis Bank police station. So we arrived at Mavis Bank at about 6 p.m. thereabouts. So that not too bad with the detour and everything combined. So when we arrived at Mavis Bank, our tour guide Maurice was already there and he was waiting for us. So we got our stuff from the cars and we're basically ready for the journey. But disclaimer, people, remember I'm telling you, say my family come from Aglis Gap. I had no idea that we were going to walk from Mavis Bank police station, go Aglis Gap, go Blue Mountain Peak. As I'm telling them, I just did a tag along, and I never know the backstory to how the journey and whatever was going to go. Anyways, we get ready and we start walking, because I walk, we say we are walk. So we are walk, but because I know the route, I was saying, Lord God, we really walk all of this. I'm not going to prepare for this, because I've always known that there is a different route to go to the Blue Mountain Peak, and basically that's why I think we were going to go. But apparently nobody uses that route again, so we were going to go to the Aglis Gap route. So we start with a journey, and we got through and we reached Mount Charles, and we saw a bus, and we were trying to get the bus to take us there, but the man never did really work with me with the price thing, so we said we are gonna walk. Okay, we continued early to walking, and we just tag along and I got through. So we basically, now we're at the halfway mark between St. Thomas and St. Andrew, and we stopped and we did a little video and stuff, and I'm going to insert that video right here so you can just watch it. Somebody catch me.
Come on, I'm focused by here.
Auntie Money.
All the way. Are we not up yet? No.
Yes, okay. So we continued, and basically now we arrived at Agley's Gap. Well, before we got to Agley's Gap, my auntie called me. Every minute them calling and said, we're in the reach. And me did I get frustrated. So she said, let me talk to Chadwick. She tell Chadwick, say, if we continue to walk to the peak, we are not going to make it. So when we reach the Agley's Gap, we need to try and get a ride. So when we arrived, myself and the tour guide, we basically tried to sort out a ride, and we got somebody by the name of Alex. He came for us at Agley's Gap Square, and he took us to the starting point of the Blue Mountain Trail, which them call Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, but before we got to Jacob's Ladder, while we were going up, we had to stop on the way to get like coal, because there's no electricity there, and we were going to be there for the entire weekend, so we did need food to eat. So yeah, we basically did stop and get coal on the way, and we traveled along till we got to Jacob's Ladder. So when we got to Jacob's Ladder, we basically rest. We had snacks, banana chips, oranges, water, etc. And we basically rest and get ready for the journey again, because this is really the start of the journey to Jacob's Ladder. So yeah, start walk now, we reach Jacob's Ladder and we go up, and people, we just have to start sing this song. You know the song when them say, we are climbing Jacob's Ladder, children, we are climbing Jacob's Ladder, children. Yeah, and that we did have to sing, because we did just start and it did already rough. Like the hill, it was like so steep, like we have to go uphill, basically uphill. Anyways, we start and we go through, but mentally the walk from Jacob's Ladder, it was really challenging, because one, we were walking with a lot of load. We had food for the weekend, clothes, coal, pot, everything we can think, but we have a walk with a go uphill, so that was no easy feat. Every minute me stop and rest, I'm just a blow. Like me did I breathe really hard, people. So it was a group of 8 of us, and some people were managing to keep their pace. And so I think Kimon, Coyote, and David, they were at the front, and then you had Chadwick and Al, because they were taking the coal, and I think David intertwined with them as well. And then you have myself, Ajani, and Samish. We did at the back a struggle, like we did a struggle. Look at that, barely managed, and the tour guide, he was there to keep our companies, and so that was really a plus. Like as I start walk, I stop and I blow and whatever. I'll probably insert some pictures of us sitting at our various rest stops while on the journey. So we were journeying. I think I should have said this before, but we arrived at Agley's Gap at around 8 p.m. And then when we were waiting and resting for the drive, and then we got to Jacob's Ladder at about 10 p.m. So we basically started our journey at Jacob's Ladder at 10 p.m. And so we were journeying until we basically did finally reach Portland Gap, which is basically the halfway mark between the Blue Mountain Peak and the start of the trail at Jacob's Ladder. So we did glad say we didn't go stay over the weekend for Portland Gap, because I don't think we could have make it. Like people, it did really rough. So we arrived at Portland Gap, where we were going to stay in the cabins, and we never have time for do nothing more than just spread our beds and go sleep. And the plan was initially to go to the Blue Mountain Peak the Saturday, but we basically changed our mind. And I think it was a good thing that we changed our mind, because when we woke up the Saturday morning, it was raining. Like, well, not raining cats and dog, but it was raining, and I don't think we could have managed to be hiking in the rain. So I'll probably insert a video here of some clippings of the rain that I took. And so on the Saturday, we basically woke up and we cooked, We played game this Saturday and we have fun. Cause what else would I gonna do? There's no electricity at Blue Mountain Peak. Let me just tell you guys that no electricity. So if you're planning to do the tour, ensure you have flashlights. Well, I would say lamp, but candles, power bank, and light lanterns to walk with you, because you're going to be walking at some wee hours of the morning, like yeah. Okay, we were there this Saturday. We never had any electricity, so it was really a good bonding moment, because most of the persons were new to me. I was only familiar with Chadwick, Al, and Kimon prior to the trip, but they were really nice people, and like you just blend with everybody right away basically. So it wasn't anything difficult to say, oh, I don't know these people, it's going to be weird. Like I literally enjoyed that trip to the Blue Mountain, except the walking of course, because that was my challenge. But yeah, there's running water there. There is stove. Well, there's no cooking stove, so you have to use coal. They have pots there as well, so you don't have to struggle with your pots like what we do. There's no there's a pit toilet, so be prepared for that. And the water cold, like it cold bad. Ice water you go bathing at people. Ice water. Let me make sure I tell you this. And even if you try to warm water, it's going to be cold by the time you finish. So like that never make no sense. So if you're staying at Portland Gap, take those things into consideration. So yeah, Saturday basically done now. So as I said, the Saturday was finished and now it was time for us to go to the peak. So we woke up early that Sunday morning, like from about 3 a.m. Well, probably 2 a.m. because we got up and we made sandwiches and stuff and we got ready for the journey and we start the journey again. So this is the next walk, people. Like, I never did one again, and I just still have to stay. But may I say, I can't come so far if I go. Like, it just not make sense. I don't know if I'll ever do it again. So of course I went, even though I was feeling pain in it, because as I say, I just decided to I go Blue Mountain. Whenever I did I prepare, I wasn't doing any exercise or anything prior to that to go to the peak. So I did pain up, I did actually have to stretch out one of my legs to feel better. But we started the journey, it was going good, and me I tag on and me I got through and me not feel no whole heap of pain. Even though it was uphill, this time it was better because we never had any load walking with per se. We just had like snacks and water walking with. So it was much better, but it was still difficult because we are basically going uphill. Remember, we are going to the highest point in Jamaica, so it's not like you're going to be on a plateau or you're going to be on a valley or whatever. I want hill you climb, so it's a got hard anyway, take it. So me and walk, and this time I was at the front. the tour guide was at the front, and there was Kimoon, and there was me. After a while, I realized I can't do this, so I say, I have to go past me and go on. And of course, it's good to go with people who are supportive and people who will push you not to give up, because everybody was like, no, Samoa, we're not going to pass you out, you're going to continue, and we're not going to pass you out, so keep on walking. And basically, that did push me for continue, because me they just want to stop. So them said, I'm not passing out, so I have to continue walk, and I say, but wake up early because we want to see the sunrise, and I say I can't make the people them come this far and see the sunrise, so I have to push myself. Every minute we stop, Chadwick go, let's dub this one as Samoa stop. Like, I know say everybody did a benefit from the stop, but him say I go dub it Samoa stop. Why you do it, Chad? Why you do it? But yeah, it was with, you just have to call it what it is. Like every minute we did a stop, because it was hard, people. Like as I tell them, I don't think anything I've ever done in life could have prepared me for this journey. Like you just have to experience it for yourself. So we pushed through, we stopped at different lookout points to see Kingston City. Well, I think at Kingston City we see, but yeah, we stopped at various lookout points and we got to see the city. So yeah, that was good, and we continued, and we basically got to the peak at around minutes to 6. I think we got there about that time. Like when we reached, I said, God, we really make it? I make it, you know, I make it to Blue Mountain Peak, and I'm like, okay, I can finally tick it off my bucket list. Like, yeah. So yeah, I got to Blue Mountain Peak, and people, the sight is one to behold. Like, it was just so beautiful, like seeing the sunrise and seeing everything, like amazing. Like, you need to experience it for yourself. Like, I honestly would love to do it again, minus the walking. If somebody can fly me go there, then I'll definitely do it. But I'm going to insert pictures and videos probably right here of the clouds. It was like, it's just so beautiful, people. Like, it did worth it. Like, it did really, really, really worth it.
Back, so everybody can get their perfect individual shots.
Yeah.
Right.
So we saw the sunrise. And we were at the peak for a good amount of time, because I think, as I said, we got there minutes to 5. I think we left like after 10 or thereabouts. We were there, we were taking pictures, we were doing a video to warm up ourselves. We did the dance move to Jerusalem. I'll probably insert it, probably clippings, because I don't want to be copyrighted. So yeah, we did that dance move, which was really fun, and we took pictures. We climbed on the trick station, and we got mini strawberries, and yeah, we basically stay up there, eat our little snacks, take pictures, and enjoy the view, and of course enjoy the coolness, because up there cold bad, like cold. Like freezing cold. Like when you're walking, you don't feel that cold in it, but you see, anytime you stop, them time they realize how cold you be. Capturing Kodak moments up in the Blue Mountain. Yeah, come. It's chat for me. Selfie and all up there.
Jerusalem.
So yeah, we basically did that, and we were there, and then we trod back down to Portland Gap where we were staying, because this was the Sunday, and as we say, in Jamaica it was a no movement day, so we couldn't leave to come home this Sunday. So we tried back down, which took us like an hour. Like, it took us 2 hours to go and an hour to come back down. It's easier coming back down, but I think regular people would say it's a 1 hour walk from Portland Gap to the peak. But we and the regular people, we're not prepared for this. So I know Usain Bolt are them type of people that we are trained every day. So the walk up would have been more difficult and more challenging, but walking down it was a lot easier. So yeah, we took about an hour, and we came back. We basically showered, rest, and we cooked a Sunday dinner up in a Blue Mountain. Big up to the chef. We sort out with food. And when I say chef, I mean somebody from the group that went with us. We never have no chef up there. So yeah, we basically enjoy the rest of the Sunday in the Blue Mountain and chill and relax. I would say, if you're going to walk with money, like, don't underestimate that, oh, I pay for the cabins already, I'm going to the Blue Mountain, I'm not just walk with money. No ATM not up that side, people, and you're probably gonna need cash. We did a struggle because we never have enough cash, and like, we didn't need money to pay the driver Alex. And then when you are in the mountain, people get like news travel fast in Jamaica, so you had people would come and they came to sell us fruits and like juice that they blend up and stuff. So Walk with Money said, as if people stop by, you can support these people who are depending on, I guess they'd call us tourists, I don't know. Yeah, support people in the community who depend on this type of a thing. So they brought like coconut water, beetroot, orange, banana to sell us. So yeah, walk with cash. If you know in advance that you're going, be prepared. Like, exercise and start prep your body, because the walk is not easy. Not easy. Go with a group of people who will support you and push you. Like, you don't want nobody more you're gonna make you give up easy in a life. Like, you want people to support you and say, yeah, you can do this, and you know, push and go through because you're gonna need it. And all in all, I feel like every Jamaican should do it if it's even once. It's so beautiful up there. Like, everybody need to do this. Everybody need to go Blue Mountain even one time. So we stayed there and we are working people and we have obligations. But since it was a no movement day in Jamaica, we left the Monday morning. We got up early, like at about 3 or 4, and we prepared our stuff and we started back the journey down to Jacob's Ladder. We're on a trip with the answer. Baby, I get you. As I said, the walking down is easier, and so we got down in a good enough time. We told the driver Alex that we were going to get down for 6 a.m. and we did that. He was a little bit late, not late, but it did work out. He came for us and he was basically going to transport us back to the Mavis Bank police station where we parked. And so that was applause. I think I have a little snippet of us on the Jeep, so I can insert that since that was in the morning and it was brighter. So I can show you guys that video of us on the Jeep traveling back to Mavis Bank. Hey, Chad.
Hey.
Oi, who the boat? Guys, if you have any question, anything that you want to know, feel free to ask in the comment section down below, and I can link any information you want. So if you need a driver, you can message me. I will hook you up with Alex. Alex, big up yourself anywhere you there, cause you save a life. Like, well, you save many lives. So yeah. I should also mention about our tour guide Maurice. Like, Maurice was really kind. He was very welcoming and he was very patient with us. Like, he basically explained everything. If we had questions, he was okay and willing to answer. He never, he was like really nice, and we basically bonded with him over the weekend, and it wasn't like a weird experience at all. Also, Maurice gave us sugarcane and oranges when we were on our way back to Mavis Bank, and so big up Maurice anywhere in there. And he was like, he really enjoyed our company and he wanted us to come the following week, and Maurice did nice. Big up yourself, Maurice, anyway there. Yeah, Maurice said something.
Blessings.
Maurice also told us that we were the first group, well, not the first. Maurice told us that we were the second or third group that has ever started the journey from Mavis Bank. And when I say started the journey, we mean walking, because everybody else took a ride from Mavis Bank and go to Jacob's Ladder. So if you're doing this tour, ensure that you secure a ride from Mavis Bank Police Station to Jacob's Ladder. And I mean, what Maurice was explaining to us is that we could have driven all the way to even Agnes Gap, because all the cars that went, they were 4-wheel drives, and so them could have more than managed the road. But our only issue was that Mavis Bank Police Station would give us some more secure parking, and so that's the reason why we left the cars at Mavis Bank. So yeah, I think that's it. Basically, Mavis Bank had more secure parking, and so that's the reason why we decided to leave the cars there. And we never did really familiar with the area, and so we never did want to park anywhere. So, but if we didn't know, so all of this the journey entail with a secure ride will come for us at Mavis Bank. So if you're doing this tour, ensure you secure a ride, because if you think you can manage to walk all of the journey, then you make a sad mistake. Like, you're not gonna manage it. Or from Mavis Bank, then you reach Ugly's Gap, then you have to walk from Ugly's Gap to Jacob's Ladder, then from Jacob's Ladder go Portland Gap, and from Portland Gap to the Peak. You're not going to make it. Miss Boss me did tell you that. Bye. This is another story now. Remember me telling us a detour in a garden town, and when I was going up, I never got a proper footage of the hill. So we did I go and I travel back down to Kingston. And me with my enough self I go start video. And people we did basically live on the hill I go up. And Chadwick was before us. I was driving in Al's car and me I tell like Chadwick car stuck on the hill and me I say, Lord God, I eat this Jesus. So can we have a good weekend? And then I just got dead so when I chose Chadwick the video him say, Samaya, you bravey, you have video the last moments of your life. But like I had no idea that would have happened. I was just basically trying to get a picture like a capture of how steep the hill is. But I didn't have to stop because I catch my fright. We had to come back down with other persons who are familiar with the area go before us, and then we do this and say let's do this again. But thank God we all arrived back safely in one piece because people tragedy could have did stroke. Me I telling you, like me just like, oh my gosh, we had such a good weekend and then know this, like that's not nice. That's not nice at all. So we went back, we traveled back to Kingston and everybody got back home in one piece. Now guys, look at this. We're going up. Whoa, careful. Whoa. Jesus. Whoa. So I think this is the end of the video. I think this is where I'll end. If you guys have any question, I don't know if I forgot anything, but I'll share it with the persons I went to, and hopefully they can comment down below and answer any question or anything I forgot to mention. And so guys, remember to like this video, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and make sure when you visit the Blue Mountain, if you guys have ever been there, comment what your experience was like. If you're interested in going, you can share with me when you have visited how it was for you. And yeah, if you never go, make sure you put it on the bucket list to go. Like I think everybody should do it. So yeah guys, bye until next time. Some fun, big up on yourself, like, share, comment and subscribe. Peace.